In this video, we are going to understand how to work using these softwares. So for that, first we need to understand the user interface which is offered by these softwares. Let's begin with Scratch first. So this is how the user interface looks like, and it has all these major areas that we are going to use while making various projects and activities. So let's begin from the left hand side. The first thing that we have here is language. Coming to the Scratch software, when we click on this drop down arrow, we get multiple languages. We can change the software language to the desired language that we would like to work upon. For example, I click on this language. So all the instructions are changed into that particular language. Now I am not able to understand what this means. So I'm going to convert this to my convenience. So here I am comfortable with English language. So once I click on that, so the instructions will change to that particular language. Let's take a look on the next one, which says save. Now here, when we click on this file button, a menu appears which has three options. One is the new, to create a new project. One is load from your computer if you want to open our work done. The next one is to save to your computer. For example, these are the instructions that we have given in this particular activity, and we would like to save this work. So we click on save to our work, and from this dialog box, we choose the desired location and click on save. For example, I go to the desktop and I say demo for this name and I click on save. So here you can see on the desktop this work is saved. Let's go to the file menu one more time and click on the first instruction, new. So it is asking whether to replace. I say yes. So we get a new place to work upon for a new project or activity. Likewise, if we are working on this and we would like to load from the computer, so we click on this and select this particular project and it will open like this. Next we have project name. So on the Scratch window here you can see is already the name of the project that we have given is visible. Moving to the right hand corner, next we have full screen. Now on a Scratch software, if we click on this lastmost option which says full screen control, so the game stage will take the entire screen. Next on the game stage we have our program runs here. So here, this is the game stage where you can see the backdrop and the cat. We have a green flag here because in the code we have given the instruction when green flag is clicked. So when we click on this, so the cat is moving. So whatever instructions we have given accordingly, we can see the output on this game stage. Next, we are talking about change a sprite name. So from here, we can change the name of the sprite. Right now it says sprite1. Let's call it as Tom and press enter. So you can see the name of the sprite is changed at the bottom. Moving ahead, we have select backdrop from here. Now on the Scratch software, if we click on this backdrop, you can see here on the left hand side, the instructions have changed like this. So we want to change the backdrop. So for that, you need to understand the concept of switch view on the left hand side. So right now we are on the code tab. That is why the instructions related to the backdrops are visible to us. So if we click on the second tab, backdrop, so the all the backdrops which we have used, they are visible. So if we switch on this one, so you can see on the game stage, the background is changed. Likewise, if we take the default one, so no backdrop is there, that is blank. So from here we can change. If we go back to the code tab, then we have the instructions here. So if we click on the sprite on the sprites area. So we get the instructions related to that particular sprite. If we click on the backdrop, whatever instructions we have given to the backdrop, they will be visible to us. Next we have is add a backdrop. So on our Scratch software, if we come to this extension, when you hover your mouse on this particular option, it says choose a backdrop and it has a menu also. Let's first click on this option and it takes us to the library of the backdrops. We can choose the desired backdrop from here as needed. So if I click on this, we get a jungle backdrop here. Likewise, you can see the backdrops are categorized into different categories. Accordingly, we can choose it. Further options it is offering us is we can make our own backdrop here. We can do the paint and create it. Likewise, if we already have a backdrop on a computer, we can upload it using this menu. Next is add a sprite. So in the same way, if we click on this menu, it takes us to the sprites library. They are further categorized according to these categories. And we can again paint also any desired sprite that we wish for. Or if we already have a sprite, so we can click on the first option of the menu and we can upload it from the computer from the desired location. Next we have is the selected sprites will be visible up here. So right now we have one character in our project. If you want to add more characters, we can add from here and place it accordingly as needed on the game stage. Further, we have a feature to zoom in and zoom out. Here, for example, we have given these instructions to the cat sprite and we click on the first option. So it is going to zoom for us so that we can easily read it. Likewise, this is the option to zoom out. And if we use the third option, whatever instructions we have given to the sprite, they will come to the center of the script area. Next we have is adding extensions to our project. On the Scratch software, if we click on this option, so it takes us to the extensions. And if let's choose the first extension here, music. So what you can see is related instructions of that extension will be added and we can add it to our Scratch project activity that we have created. Next we have is the select blocks option from this category and your code. So this is what we have done so far, that whichever instruction we need from here, we just simply drag and drop to the script area. And this is the instructions that we have given to the computer and we can see how it is working on the game stage. Now coming to the user interface of Pictoblox. As for this particular series, we are going to learn Scratch. So the similar features are provided by Pictoblox also, like block palette, script area, the same features. And various other features are there like this board and connect. So all these features are for this different perspective of using, like face detection is there, machine learning is there, artificial intelligence is there, and we are going to work on hardware and robots and all. So we will be talking about those features in their respective series. In the next video, I'll be telling you how to work on this software. That is how you are going to code. So we will be starting with the basic first and gradually moving ahead towards more of logical part. See you in the next video.